Overall impressive team performance by the Spurs tonight. 6 different Spurs finished in the double digits, and leading the way, Spurs guard DeMar DeRozan, 30 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. Why was he so effective against the Lakers tonight?
Well, you know, he came out and he said in that third quarter he really wanted to step up and to prove a little bit something. They had gotten stagnant, and he realized, hey, I got to do something, and he really did. And his athleticism and that little weird step back faded shot was really, really effective. And the Lakers defense just couldn't handle him.
We talked about the defense going into this game all week long. It was an emphasis for the Spurs. It's been an emphasis for Coach Pop. What did we see from their defense performance tonight?
Well, you know, in the first half, nothing they did went very well. They had a lot of rotations that they just missed. DeMar said, I was just in the wrong spot. Dante Cunningham said, the guys just didn't know where to go at certain times. And that's going to happen over this time because they're still learning. They're still learning the system. They're still learning each other. But in the second half, they improved just a little bit. They caused the Lakers to miss some of those shots that they were making in the first half. And then the offense played a little bit better. Offensively, playing a little bit better helps the defense also.
It always helps when the offense helped out. We talked at halftime some of the adjustments the Spurs needed to make. We spoke about Bryn Forbes. He had a decent first half, really stepped it up the second half, finished with 16 points on the night. I felt like he brought a certain level of energy to the team the second half, and everyone around him fed off of that in turn. He also drove to the basket more. He hyped up the crowd. I thought he was an impressive performer tonight.
You know, when they needed it, Bryn Forbes really stepped up and got fired up. You and I talked about it at the halftime. If he's going to be missing shots and not playing good defense, really, why is he on the floor? But then he came out, lit a fire underneath the team, underneath himself, made some shots, made some baskets, changes the whole energy in the building. And that's what they're going to need from Bryn while DeJounte is hurt and all the other injuries that the Spurs have right now.
Let's talk about the Lakers for a second. LeBron James, another impressive night by James. He finished with 35 points. He also reached 2 impressive milestones tonight. He's now the 6th most all-time leader in field goals made, passing Shaquille O'Neal, fellow Laker. And now he also is the 6th most all-time point scorer with over 11,000, I believe. So 2 huge milestones. He spoke about both of them in the locker room afterwards. He says he loves to represent his hometown. He loves to represent his team with those milestones. However, it was a little overshadowed by the loss, and the Lakers now fall to 2-4 on the season.
You know, it's going to be a while. It's a process just like anything else. LeBron James is a great player, but they're not just going to come in and win automatically. He just kind of came in and floated and did what he needed to do, and he had 35 points, and I was like, wait a minute, when did he score those? But, it's going to be a process over the season. I think by the end of the season, they'll be better. Guys, back to you in the studio.